Would you like to make Allah your best friend forever? Well, I'm gonna tell you exactly how you can do that. But do you have a best friend right now, or a close friend? Let's say that you call your best friend first thing in the morning. They're your best friend, right? So you'd call them first thing in the morning and like, Assalamu alaikum, how are you doing? My name, I'm just starting my day and I hope it goes well. I have a test today, I'm really worried about that. And your friend will like, I woke up. Right? Anyway, they're like, okay, I'll talk later. Then a few hours later, at 1 o'clock, you call them again. And now your friend like, yeah, how are you doing? And like, yeah, I just, had that test and I'm pretty okay. I hope I get a good result, really. And, by the way, you know what happened at school? Like, this kid was, saying this stuff and I'm like, you tell them all about it. And I'm like, okay. Then when you come home, at 3 o'clock, you call your best friend again. Your best friend like, okay, again. And then anyways, you tell them, I had this happen at school and I have so much homework. I hope I get it done. I really want to play some games today. So I'm gonna say, okay, fine. I also have a lot of homework. Then, little while later, at 6 o'clock, you call them again and now your friend is getting a bit annoyed and like, okay, what's up? Say, I finished my homework. I'm playing some new games. I played some games today. And I just, now I'm gonna just chill a little bit more. And I hope, I really, really want this new iPad. I hope my parents get it for me. And then, before going to bed, you call them again. And now your friend is like super annoyed. Right? Now they're like, stop calling me. Right? How many times are you going to call me? Nobody wants to hear that much from you. Right? Nobody has that much time for us. Even your parents turn to you and sit with you 5 times a day to listen to your problems? Right? No. You know who does? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. 5 times a day, He invites you to a private meeting with Him where He, the Lord of the world, turns to you. Yes, you. You're like, I'm nothing. Yeah, you are nothing, but He is so merciful to you. He is so kind to you that He turns to you 5 times a day. He invites you to a private meeting with Him. And He will remain turned to you until you finish your salah, or if you turn away, your heart turns away, you start turning up to your homework or your Roblox as you're doing your salah, you're thinking about something else. So keep turning to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in your salah. That's your private meeting with Him. Imagine if instead of talking, this really scenario can't happen. You can't talk to your best friend like that. But imagine if you were talking to Allah 5 times in your salah. Tell Him, Fajr, Allah, I have a test. I hope it goes well. Dhuhr, Allah, a test was good. Please get me a good result. Or I didn't like how the teacher looked at me. I was pretty angry or something happened at school. You tell Allah about it. Asr, again you tell Allah. Maghrib, Allah, I really want this iPad. You tell Allah about what you want. And inshallah, I hope next day goes. Whatever you have in your mind, you tell Allah about that. Your wishes, your worries, you submit to Allah. You tell Allah about it. How close are you going to be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? How close are you to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? That is the way you can make Allah your best friend. And He really is forever. That's how you can make Allah your best friend. Talk to Allah in your salah, especially in your sujood. Tell Him all about your problems. Tell Him all about whatever you wish. Xbox, this, that, good grades, good friends, Jannah, whatever you want. Tell Allah. And He is there to hear you. Even sometimes human beings, you tell them and they're like not really listening, right? Allah is listening. He is turned to you. He invites you. The Lord of the worlds invites you to a meeting with Him 5 times a day. And He turns to you. And He knows how it feels. Sometimes you tell somebody, they don't really get it. How painful it was for you. Or how happy you are. Allah gets it. He can hear your heartbeat. He knows exactly what happened. He knows. Talk to Him. Yeah, even though He knows, you still tell Him. Express yourself to Him. That's how you make Allah your best friend. And if Allah is your best friend, if you talk to Allah 5 times a day. Wow. I don't want to mess with you. Nobody should mess with you. Because no matter what happens, we know that you will win in the end. If I hurt you, I know in the next prayer time you're gonna talk to Allah about it, right? You're gonna complain to Allah about it. So I don't want you to be complaining to Allah about me, right? Somebody so close to Allah. You are strong. You talk to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, 5 times a day. That is the power of your salah. That is the power of salah. So make sure you go to your salah with your mind present, talking to Allah, sharing with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know, whether Allah takes you to be His friend or not, that's up to Allah. But you can take Allah to be your friend. When you share, when you talk to Him 5 times a day. And of course, if you are making this effort, you are drawing so much closer to Allah, Allah will draw many times more closer to you. So, excel in your salah. Share with Allah in your salah. Make that connection in your sujood 5 times a day. And if you want to learn more about the power of your salah and how salah can make you among the strongest people who walked on this earth, make sure you get the Discover Your Power of Salah book to discover the power of your salah. Right? Discover the power of salah. You can go to emanpower.com, get this book, and empower yourself. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.